Second period, absolutely unarmed. Well, this chapter is based on Hanayama trying to get back to school like a normal kid, despite being a boss of the Yakuza, only at the age of 17. So let's kick it off from the second period. But if you guys are interested in knowing more about the first period, let me know in the comment section and I'll surely do so. So let's get it started. The second period kicks off with a young character named Imori. And it seems like Imori is in a pinch because he's getting bullied first thing at school. Let's find out why. Well, apparently he said something like, "Punks like you don't scare me at all," to his bullies. And it rubbed them in the wrong way. So they decided to approach him first thing in the morning. They proceeded to ask him questions like, "You didn't think we would ignore something like that, did you?" But he remained calm and it confused them, but they carried on. The three young men proceeded to bully Imori, and Imori all of a sudden just pulled out a pair of nunchucks, and oh my, he swung them around like a pro. This obviously got them shocked. Like, what the hell is this? Imori proceeded to pull out a pocket knife. He started swinging it around the bully's neck. Now the bullies are shocked. They're scared for their lives all of a sudden. Imagine. The young man Imori proceeded to even say, "Listen guys, if you ever want to have a fight, please approach me anytime." Imagine hearing that from a kid you're trying to bully. Damn. Later on that day, it seems as if everything is normal and Imori is just walking around school. But there's one particular character he notices and he gets intimidated, which is Hanayama Kaoru. On the other hand, Imori's former bullies are stressed and depressed from the embarrassment they just faced, and they find it quite unfair that Imori had to use such weapons. And speaking about weapons, Imori has a huge obsession over ancient, mysterious, and exotic weapons, and he has a large collection which he keeps in his basement. And guess what? He wants to try them out on somebody. Finally, Imori finds a target, which is a student that stands out more than any other, which is Hanayama Kaoru. And he immediately starts setting traps for him, without him even knowing. The very first trap that Imori made was placing thousands of infant rats inside of Hanayama's school shoes. And on top of that, he also placed a taser, so that as soon as he touches the shoes, it'll electrocute him. Imagine. That's crazy. For the second trap, Imori placed razor blades at the top of the door of the class, in which only one student usually reaches for that spot whenever they open the door. And I'll admit, that was a very sneaky move. Well done, Imori. You got him. For now though. While Hanayama is at the back of the class, taking care of his wounds, Imori finally approaches him and he has something ancient in his hands. Now that Imori is finally approaching Hanayama, he finally admits that he's the one who set traps for him and they were set to weaken him in order to place him at a disadvantage, for this moment to happen perfectly. Class won't start for another 10 minutes or so, Imori said, as he ordered every student to step outside the class before he starts attacking Hanayama. And immediately everybody starts running out in panic. They've never seen such before. After a few seconds, everybody was out of the class, and now finally Hanayama and Imori could have a man-to-man. Imori anticipated that Hanayama would attack him immediately as he approached with the weapon, but he didn't at all, and he's surprised. Despite being surprised, it seems as if Imori cannot distinguish whether Hanayama is just brave by sitting there still or he's just scared to death by being on the other side of the crossbow that is wielding at him. Hanayama never even bothered to answer, as he just sat there in silence, staring into Imori's eyes. Totally unfazed, Imori continues to tell Hanayama more about his fancy handmade crossbow. Imori proceeds to explain more about his weapon, claiming that it has a draw weight of 450 pounds, and in other words, his bolt will have 209 kilograms of force behind it. Take aim at a 200 kilogram deer and fire this bolt at point blank range. It would completely penetrate the body, he claims. It doesn't matter how invulnerable you are, this bolt will pierce you, says Imori. As he's speaking, Hanayama suddenly stands up, and oh my word, this guy is so big. Imori starts to fumble. He's totally freaked out by Hanayama's huge frame as he stood above him in total confidence. Immediately, Imori starts sweating and shaking, and out of panic, he screams, "Don't take even one more step, Hanayama. If you think I'm the type to hesitate in this kind of situation, allow me to prove you wrong. If you think that's who I..." As he's speaking, Imori suddenly gets interrupted by the shock of his life. And what the hell? Damn, bruh. Finally, it seems like Hanayama is ready to retaliate. But first things first, he would like Imori to choose a way better weapon to attack him. I know that's crazy, right? I know that's crazy. Unarmed? You're not unarmed at all, Imori screams in shock. Just in case you were wondering, they're all real. Hanayama finally says something for the first time. A handgun, a shotgun, swords, and even a grenade? I'm kind of jealous, said Imori, while he has panic all over his face. Seems like you're a bit worried since all you have is that crossbow. Sorry, but this is all I have on me, said Hanayama. Hanayama proceeded to say, just in case a student wanted to fight me, I prepared these, as he threw all his weapons towards Imori's direction in order for him to pick one to fight against him. You got all this stuff just to fight students? That stuff isn't for me, said Imori in total shock. After Hanayama took off his blazer to expose his weapons, Imori immediately noticed something huge on Hanayama's back. Go ahead and grab whichever ones you like and use them as much as you like, said Hanayama as he had his back turned against Imori. Shocked as ever, he stood there. Hanayama continued to say, when you're done, let me know. Imori just started to panic, started sweating and all of that. Imagine. Hanayama immediately turned to face Imori directly into his eyes with an intention to kill. Hanayama's gaze instantly threw Imori into a fight or flight mind state. He started sweating all over. He even had mucus coming out of his nose. Damn, bro. Damn. And then all of a sudden, Hanayama grabs the shotgun with such a tight grip. Imori immediately cringed into the corner with such fear, thinking that he's about to get attacked, considering the look he gave him and how tight he was holding the shotgun. Hanayama then screams out, No, I'm sorry. Hanayama then said, then hurry up and clean this up. If someone sees all of this, then we'll get into trouble. So hurry up. Go Hanayama. Now guys, again, if you all are interested in knowing what happened in the first period, let me know in the comment section and I'll do so. And if you're interested in this type of content and you want to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll make sure to deliver. And yeah, peace out.